from the home of the A's since 1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Kendall Graveman gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Here's D. Gordon now as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Oakland Ball Club entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher's going to have to be on top of his game.
Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Past battles with Kendall Graveman, just a 1 for 9. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Gordon aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. He's not sneaking up on anybody, I can guarantee you that. He's got 50 stolen bases, and I'll tell you, that jumps out as a big number when they're in those pitcher and catchers meetings. I'll be curious to see how they try to defend him if he gets on base in this one.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Robinson Cano. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run shot here for Robinson Cano. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Yeah, with one out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at ball one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. Entering play, he's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. This year against right-handed pitching, Zunino has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Still only 1 out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Past battles with Kendall Graveman, he's seen him well, 6 for 11. He's also taken him deep 4 times. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Popped him up. Lucroy over to his left, and that ends the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at the Coliseum. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Enda, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
And that's through for a hit. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His career numbers with Ariel Miranda, he's 1 for 5. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Jake Smolinski would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lowry stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Standing in, Mitch Haniger, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Into the box, D. Gordon. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Runners are at first and third, one away. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw, and the runner back. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Runners are at the corners with one man out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch out. The throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Gordon, the runner at first with two gone. In there, and it's even at one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in there. On the move again from first. A pitch out. The throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2-1, here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Popped him up. Chapman has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mariners are on top 3-0. So striding in, Jake Smolinski. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-0 is fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's Matt Joyce now. His career numbers with Ariel Miranda. He's 1 for 4. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon comes on now, and he has it one down.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0-1 the count, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. First and second now, one man out. The 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball two.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura has it. Cano for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. The A's strand one. They trail in this one 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Davis, and that will end up a foul ball. Cano waiting on the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2, wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Smolinski going back at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. Robinson Cano, a solo home run, his second of the game, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Here now it's Mike Zunino. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes.
Nope,
wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. The 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Smolinski is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He popped out in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Seager stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 4-0 Seattle. Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Fouled off. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Zobrist is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Change-up that catches the corner for strike one.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Pinder coasts under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Garrett Cooper. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Line softly toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off the 4th for the A's, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. He's taken high above the zone. The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Dribbled up the line.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Good battle. Count remains full.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Henniger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Oakland, center fielder, Jake Smolinski.
Striding in for Oakland, Jake Smolinski, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. The 2-0. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the 5th. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simeon. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that brings up Chad Pinder. The pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
In the air down the line in left.
Waiting on it is Henniger.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Chapman carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And it's 1-1. Chapman is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 46, Santiago Garcia.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Josh Reddick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chapman waits on it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They lead it 4-0. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's foul.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Lowry at second with 2 down. In for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cano shading to his right. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail here 4-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The right fielder, number 19, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's 1 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1-0 pitch on the way. Back up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Ready once again, Garrett Cooper. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And it's fouled away. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Two and one now to Gordon. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gene Segura would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he fouls this one off. Swinging a soft liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he is in there.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Gene Segura standing in. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. It's been a steady 5 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Robinson Cano would be next. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Robinson Cano will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
The batter, the designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
In now, Josh Reddick. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Lowry is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. It's the Mariners 8 and the A's nothing. Once again, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Striding in once again, Jake Smolinski. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Olson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. Segura for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 0-2 delivery. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Smolinski's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Another 0-2 home. And a breaking ball stays outside.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
High in the air down the right field line. Pinder on the move. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Zunino is off of first with 2 away. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Digging in to try it again, Garrett Cooper. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 0-1. He can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple as it remains an 8-0 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 50, Nick Vincent.
And that brings up Chad Pinder.
Leading off for the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's the 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, third baseman, Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. His career history with Nick Vincent, he's 1 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. From the stretch. Popped him up. Cano onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Lucroy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Gordon. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Ready with the 0-2. High pop-up. Seager over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
D. Gordon.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pinder is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, shortstop,
Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Chapman brings it in. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Robinson Cano will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Cano waits on the first pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Skied into straightaway right. Pinder giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Smolinski is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 8 and the A's nothing. Next up for the A's, he's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Dan Altavilla is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Dan Altavilla.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Semien on at first, nobody out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. Here now the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Cano. Segura for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Into the box, Jake Smolinski, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for Oakland. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Mariners jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ariel Miranda with his 4th win this season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.